All right, guys, get ready. I've got 14 absolutely killer woodworking tools that'll blow your mind. You're going to want to see this. All the links are in the description. Let's jump in.
Multi-corner clamps. These multi-angle corner clamps are super clutch for any woodworking setup. You get 3 angles in one tool, 60, 90, and 120 degrees. Just squeeze, lock it in, and you're good to go. They work with different board thicknesses, so lining up T-joints or corners is crazy easy. Perfect for building frames, cabinets, small boxes, pretty much any DIY project. If you're into woodworking or just love making stuff at home, this set of 4 clamps is a solid pickup and makes your projects way smoother.
Digital angle gauge and level. This is the digital angle gauge and level, and it's a super handy little gadget for anyone who works with angles. It measures 0 to 90 and 0 to 180 degrees. Plus, you can zero it out to check relative angles fast. The display auto-rotates and stays bright even in low light, and the strong magnetic base sticks right to pipes, conduit, or your miter saw. The V-groove edges keep it lined up perfectly. It's tough, portable, and ready to go right out of the box. If you're into precise work, this thing's a lifesaver. Miter Saw Protractor. This is the aluminum miter saw protractor, and it's honestly one of those tools that just makes life easier. It's made from solid CNC machined aluminum, so it's tough, rust-proof, and way more reliable than those flimsy plastic ones. The laser engraved numbers are super easy to read, and the smooth Teflon O-ring lets it swivel like butter. Plus, the dual scales let you send your angle straight to the miter saw. No guessing, no messing around. If you're doing trim, crown molding, or any carpentry work, this little guy is clutch. Edge banding trimmer. This is the edge banding trimmer, and it's a total game changer for anyone working with veneer, PVC, or ABS. It trims straight edges, curves, and even gives you clean R1.5 and R2 champers with zero hassle. The stainless steel blades stay sharp, and you can even resharpen them later, which is awesome. Plus, the ergonomic grip feels super solid, so you get smooth, controlled cuts every time. No wobble, no stress. If you want pro-level edges on your projects, this little orange tool is seriously worth it.
Japanese pull saw. If you love clean, precise hand cuts, the 6-inch Japanese pull saw is a total gem. The SK5 high carbon steel blade is super sharp, flexible, and perfect for flush cuts and detailed work. You get a double-sided design, 17 TPI for hardwood, 14 TPI for softwood, so one saw handles almost everything. The triple ground teeth slice fast and leave a smooth finish, and the beech handle feels great in your hand. For woodworkers, DIYers, or anyone who appreciates a solid hand tool, this little Ryoba-style saw is crazy handy and just fun to use.
Sanding discs. If you go through sandpaper like crazy, this 100-pack of 6-inch PSA sanding discs is a killer deal. These 80 grit aluminum oxide discs stick on tight, don't slip, and last way longer than the cheap stuff. Perfect for shaping wood, metal, plastic, body filler, pretty much anything you throw at it. You get a full 100 pieces, so you're set for a long while. Tough, reliable, and super easy to use with any 6-inch sander, these discs keep your projects smooth and your workflow steady without constantly swapping paper.
Multi-angle square. If you love super clean, accurate layouts, this 3.8-inch 3D multi-angle square is a tiny beast. It combines a rafter square and a triangle ruler into one compact tool, letting you measure and mark lengths, widths, and perfect 0 to 90 degree angles without flipping it around. The aluminum body feels solid, the laser engraved scales are crazy precise, and it even comes with a pro carpenter pencil and extra refills. Whether you're in the shop or on a job site, this little square makes layout work faster, easier, and way more accurate.
Router milling groove bracket.
If you're running a compact router, this 4-in-1 router milling groove bracket is a seriously cool upgrade. It's an aluminum circle cutting jig that lets you cut clean grooves, rabbets, and perfect circles without the hassle. It works with routers like the Bosch PR20 EVS, Makita RT0701C, and most small models out there. Installation simple, just line up the holes, thread the screws by hand, then tighten everything evenly. Once it's locked in, the whole setup stays solid and precise. For DIYers or pros, this jig makes your router way more versatile and your cuts way more accurate.
Bench dog clamps. If you're rocking a 3/4-inch workbench setup, these bench dog clamps are crazy handy. You get up to 155 pounds of clamping force, plus a super quick clamp and release design that's way easier than old school hold downs. They lock into your dog holes tight, and the rubber pads keep your workpiece safe while boosting grip. Made from tough nylon and 45 steel, they're built to take a beating and stay accurate. Whether you're sanding, routing, or assembling, these clamps hold your project steady and make bench work way smoother and way faster.
Adjustable dowel maker. If you make your own wooden dowels, this adjustable dowel maker is straight up awesome. It's CNC machined aluminum, super solid, and comes with 8 different hole sizes so you can dial in the exact dowel you need. Just clamp it down, set your blade, and let your drill do the work. No messy sanding, no fuss. The blades rotate easy, and you even get an extra one in the box. It's compact, simple to use, and perfect for DIYers or pros who want clean, consistent dowels without buying a whole bundle every time. Cabinet door mounting jig. If you're installing cabinet doors, the cabinet door mounting jig makes the whole job stupid easy. This little aluminum tool helps you line up frameless cabinet doors perfectly. No helper needed. You get super clean height adjustments, non-slip pads to keep everything steady, and a precise scale so your doors stay straight with zero guesswork. It's lightweight, compact, and tough enough for everyday use. Whether you're a DIYer or a pro, this jig saves time, saves frustration, and makes your cabinet installs look pro level every single time.
Chamfer plane. If you're into woodworking, this chamfer plane is a super handy little tool. It lets you clean up sharp edges fast with 4 different cutter heads, so you can pick the perfect radius or a clean 45-degree chamfer. The aluminum body feels solid, the high-speed steel blade cuts crazy smooth, and the built-in bubble levels make setup a breeze. It's compact, easy to carry, and great for beginners or pros. Whether you're finishing furniture or doing DIY projects, this thing makes your edges look clean, pro, and dialed in with almost no effort.
Featherboard. If you're running a table saw or router table, the Bow Products Feather Pro FP1 is a killer upgrade. The EVA feathers basically shut down kickback. They pinch the board tight and keep everything gliding smooth. Way better grip and way less wiggle than those plastic feather boards. Plus, you get cleaner cuts because the EVA absorbs vibration and won't mark up soft woods. The feathers are reversible, replaceable, and totally safe if they touch the blade. And the Anchor Pro hardware? Super solid, locks in fast. Honestly, it just makes your whole setup feel safer, smoother, and more pro.
Push stick. If you're into woodworking, you gotta check out the Bow Products Push Pro PP1. This thing is a total game changer. The EVA tip grabs the wood way better than plastic, cuts down vibration, and gives you cleaner, smoother cuts. And if it ever bumps the blade, no worries. The tips are replaceable and won't mess up your carbide teeth. Plus, it won't dent soft woods, and it keeps you safer because the EVA just slices through instead of kicking back. Super comfy grip, customizable handle. Honestly, it just makes your table saw feel dialed in and pro.